Hello, I'm Kelsey Hightower, and welcome to the weekly show at the Akwai Heroes League. Today, we've got a great show for you. We'll be catching you up on what you might have missed last week in the league, plus we've got some important information on what's coming up this week. But before we jump in, I have a big announcement. We have new hero casters! Yay! This means that our teams are filling up. To get recruited on a team, you have to finish your onboarding projects. Once those projects are completed, then you will be recruited to one of our 16 teams across the U.S. We are so excited for all of our new hero casters who have come on board this week, and we are looking forward to your accomplishments within the league. Okay, that was huge. But the good news doesn't stop there. I've got even more news. So far, many of our hero casters have started making their initial goals, whether they are the big shoot for the stars dreams or something a little smaller that they want to accomplish within the next week. After they took some time to focus on their specific goals, our Ultra Heroes began forming a goal strategy for each individual. Our Ultra Heroes will now be working with our hero casters in the upcoming weeks on these strategies so that each person can gain success with their goals. And I've heard their goals. We have some pretty exciting plans from our hero casters, and I just want to take a moment right now to share some of those with you. So one of our hero casters, Ruby, she is going from 0 to, 12. Her goal of reading one book a month is a great way to start off the new year for 2021. And that seems pretty manageable, right? Well, maybe not. She admits that she didn't read a single book last year. And if you remember, we spent the whole year at home in quarantine. Don't worry, Ruby, the league is going to help make this a nonfiction reality for you. Speaking of the new year, though, there's always the resolution to be healthy. I've seen a few health goals from our hero casters already, and one of those is Kaylee. Her specific goal of replacing one bad snack with a healthy snack and then eating 2 good meals a day is her daily goal. Oh, plus she's drinking 6 cups of water a day. Let me say this, she is not lacking in the specifics of her goal planning. She has already outlined a very detailed day-to-day health activity, and I, for one, am here for it. But the sour sitch is that Kaylee is probably so specific and detailed because she's tried eating healthy before. She is, a victim of all of those health apps that track her meals and eating habits. And guess what she does every single time? What we all do. We silence the notifications. So the league is going to do more than just send her a notification to eat healthy. We are going to keep Kaylee on track and accountable over the next several weeks. Okay, well, speaking of those 6 cups of water, we have another hero caster who is working on a water business. Martin is working on a low-cost water treatment method to distribute publicly. Really powerful and world-changing. But starting a new business is not easy, cheap, or fast. The good news is we're here to help his cup runneth over with a long-term business goal. Now, those were just a few of our many incredible goals from our new hero casters. If you want to catch up and take a listen, you can always check out our social media for the links to their personal episodes and much more. Now, obviously, we are all here to accomplish these goals and to be productive, but we're also here to compete against one another and see who will score the most points. At least I'm personally here for the points, and we'll be talking about this nonstop moving forward. You, our hero caster, will be projecting and scoring points starting next week. You will be able to get points not only for competing and completing a goal, but also by taking steps towards your goal. The way to achieve a goal is to plan and create attainable and achievable small steps that lead to the overall big goal. It's kind of like working a puzzle, and we all learned what those were in 2020, right? Well, the goal is to make a completed picture, but you can't just dump all the pieces on the table and expect to be done. To work a puzzle, you've got to separate the pieces, start with the border, and then work on a small cluster until you eventually take enough steps to have one completed piece of art. Our point system is very similar to working that puzzle. It lets you earn points for planning and scheduling out your week, for spending time researching and learning about your goals, and for taking actionable steps towards accomplishing something. Starting on your next episode, you will be projecting how many points you think you will earn. To do this, you have to have a plan, and you have to plan and schedule and think about what your goal roadmap looks like. Now, we will be providing you with some tools and guidance to create and plan this, but ultimately, it will be your job to create objectives and projections for what you're capable of doing. It's all going to be exciting. So get excited and get ready to work because we are on a mission to get it done. Starting next week, we are going to talk about those points and see who the real competitors are. So have a great week, and remember, we make achieving goals easier and way more fun through the Akwai Heroes League. I'm Kelsey Hightower, and we'll see you right back here next week.